Hi, I'm Alex.
I'm Frank.
And I'm Michael.
And today we're going to be talking about the Alien, Predator, and Prometheus franchises. Okay, so,
Starting off,
with Prometheus, I guess.
Prometheus.
So,
Spoiler alert.
I was kind of hoping that they would show more... Yes, this will have a lot of spoilers in it, so... I was hoping that they would show more connections to Alien, actually.
The alien we know.
Yeah.
Well, they did say not a direct
Right, but
prequel.
I thought that it was going to end with them showing like how the ship ends up at the beginning of the first Alien movie.
That's right. I was expecting that too. Like,
Yeah, but then it just takes off, and then never mind.
It's not the ship.
Well, at least we got to see a good look at the engineers.
Yeah.
So, what did you think the first scene of Prometheus was about when the white engineer drinks a fluid? So I have my theories.
Okay. I'm gonna guess that he was on some random planet, not necessarily Earth. Could have been, I don't know. It looked like he was kind of sacrificing himself to seed the Earth. Or not Earth, whatever planet it is.
What?
My theory is it was Earth. He drinks the fluid. His DNA becomes the building blocks of all creatures on, like, the new Earth.
Which is kind of weird how humans are the ones that look exactly like
I
it.
did
Well,
not
it does
think
make
about
more
that.
sense, like, because they said human DNA was
Right.
the same as theirs. And then my theory is the other engineers found out, got super pissed,
So you think he defected?
decided to come to Earth with their weapons of black goo, and something went wrong along the way, and they all end up dying before they can finish the mission.
To me, I just thought he was doing suicide. I was like, geez. No.
That's a horrible way to commit suicide. I
That
gotta
is a
say.
terrible theory.
It's like
Jeez,
5
no.
minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes.
Um,
right.
So, how do you think it will connect with Alien? Because eventually they're gonna bridge it to that.
here's
They're
another
gonna
thing.
have a couple
The
sequels.
planet they landed on was called LV
426, that was Alien, and then 223 was this one, right?
I think 223.
I know this one started with the 2 for Prometheus.
Yeah, I think this is like one of the moons of or around the actual alien planet. So they may lead it off into a sequel, but that doesn't really make entire sense because in Prometheus we all get to see the newly born alien.
Which it kind of looks a little different
That's
than a
true.
regular alien. Because I mean, when the
So-
aliens are born, they're the tiny little thing. This one,
Just kind of burst out full
Was
grown.
like
Which-
a squid or something?
yeah,
It looks
okay,
like-
I'll get into that in a moment. I'm thinking maybe this is the creation of the Queen.
Or it could give the idea that there are two types of aliens out there.
Now we have another alien.
I know, right? So there's the ones from Prometheus, and for all we
There's the
know,
space jockeys,
the next
xenomorphs,
adventure
the
with,
predators.
the android and the girl, they could show aliens again somehow.
Maybe.
And yeah, like you said, we got to see the ancestor of the facehugger, giant space squid.
Oh,
Star
That was
we saw the
interesting.
movie together, and Frank actually had a pretty good theory of which actually, in my opinion, sounds better than what they did in the movie. How they should have shown the origin of the facehuggers.
Yeah. It was, are you saying like that giant squid was a face hugger, really?
Yeah, that's what. But you were saying about the space cobras. Remember?
Oh, that's right. How I was thinking how could they could make a connection of the face huggers? How they made it? You know how like those worms that crawled into
Right.
that gooey stuff.
Mhm.
It could have made it like how they originated. Really, the face huggers
Right.
Yeah.
came about.
Just like a
Which
random,
would have completely ruined the canon of Alien versus Predator and
just
stuff.
right. Just like a random mutation.
But it still would have been cool to see that.
And then they evolved because you know how fast these things can evolve.
Yeah, that
Right.
sounds like a lot more interesting than the giant squid, which I'm really confused about. Like, it looked more like a squid, and then somehow it became a facehugger.
Starfish.
It was like a yeah. Oh, what are you?
But it was pretty cool. She got payback on the engineer. About War of the Monsters kind of thing going there.
Yeah.
You know.
My son, kill him for me.
Yeah, that
That was basically what That's what I was thinking
Right.
at the very end.
that scene reminded me a lot of the movie Splice. If you think about it, have you guys seen Splice?
No, I
seen
haven't
it.
seen it.
Yes, like the half human, half
Oh
animal
right, half
thing.
animal. Like,
Yeah, that reminded me a lot, like when she's having surgery on herself. When
Right.
it pops it out, I was like, oh, Splice.
I
all
gotta
over
say, she's like really strong to withstand her
I know.
slicing herself open.
I think it might have
I
been the
think she'd be like
drugs.
really weak right after.
Futuristic
Yeah.
drugs.
But you know, we got to see a lot of cool tech. I like how Ridley Scott, he always has this way of predicting how future tech will look like, a really good way. The Alien films, we basically got to see like early versions of, what's it called, CAT scan machines, just like futuristic versions. And
It is a little weird that the technology is more advanced than compared to Alien.
Nah.
To say like
Oh, yeah.
at some point the technology.
At least they kept the engineering technology the
yeah.
same.
I mean that's something nitpicky, but
Right.
I'm just saying it's a little funny if you think about it.
I want to talk about.
Now
something
that you
real
think
quick.
about it, Star Wars had this. No.
Anyway, Frank.
So, do you guys remember the scene where Sean, right? Shaw, her boyfriend pretty much dies from this fluid, right? And then turns into this monster later.
Weird zombie.
Yeah, I was wondering, what is that about?
I was kind of hoping that they wouldn't kill him off, like that he would keep evolving.
I knew he was gonna die as soon as what's his name? The android gave him the drink, and then I knew he was gonna die. There's no way he's gonna keep.
I had my theories so basically the black goo is a mutagen because it mutated the worms into the space cobras, as you say, and then mutated him to an extent where he comes back to life and becomes a zombie, and basically kills like 3 members of the crew.
Then why does in the beginning the engineer who dies when he jumps into a waterfall dissolves?
He probably drank something
yeah,
else. Maybe.
I'm thinking that maybe like that substance is only meant for them, for their species, and if it's used on any other species, they don't know what the results could be. And plus, he drank it directly, so. Actually, no. Never mind. I was thinking something else.
Another gripe about the film could be that at the end when they decide to fly the Prometheus into the engineer ship, like all the crew is like, yes, we're willing to sacrifice our lives for the greater good. Let's save her. I thought it'd be like a little more skeptical. Like we see like some of the crew like, hell no, I don't want to die for you guys. Like get me off the ship as well. You know?
Yeah.
The 2 characters with the captain, it was like, oh sure, why not?
I know.
10 minutes of screen time.
I like those 3 guys though. The captain.
Yeah, I did like it. Like those characters a lot. Just like.
I kind of wish that they had survived for another movie, but
Captain was pretty cool.
Oh, I'm glad the android survived at the end. He's like.
Oh yeah, I was kind of like he ripped his head off. I'm like, okay, so does that mean he's dead? I don't know. I mean,
I can't tell if he's good or bad. I was like, what are you?
I think he's an anti-hero in this because like he did some bad things, but he did save Shaw.
That's true.
Twice.
He almost killed everybody.
Mm-hmm. And another thing I found weird in the movie, how we noticed in the beginning of the film, the engineer, when he takes off his robe, he's got the whole Fabio thing going. He's all buff as hell. And as we notice, the engineer in the cryosleep, he's got the spacesuit, but it's kind of like melding into his skin. If you noticed.
So maybe it's just like the skin tight suits that humans have.
Hold him down while he sleeps.
True, but you know, just a little strange. Would like to have more answers. You know.
Yeah. It left a ton of questions.
Right.
I wish they made more connections to like our alien and how they came about.
Yeah. I mean, I understand why they didn't, because they're trying to make a new franchise.
I don't see them making any more Alien versus Predators in the near future because of that.
Yeah.
Actually, that was the next one.
Or it could be like new, like that giant starfish thing attacking the predator. Oh God.
Alien versus Predator versus Squid.
I know they just
Starfish.
replace every alien in the film with giant starfishes. You know.
Let's call that
I
giant
I
starfish
kind of,
Patrick.
I don't expect them to, but I kind of hope that they do make another Alien versus Predator. But I hope they do it right this time. Like, if they miss again 3 times, then yeah, there's no way they can resurrect that.
Adrian Brody in another weird Predator movie.
I'm fine with him in just Predators, and that's it. I don't want him in Alien versus Predator.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll bring back any of the characters from any of the previous movies, like Ripley from the Alien series or Dutch from the first movie?
I would like to think so. Like hope maybe, but I don't.
The original
I can
actor
kind of
is
see
kinda
like maybe voice wise, like later on in the films, like yes, we need you to investigate this distress call, and like they know about the planet, they're just sending some random crew, whoever's
That
here.
would be a good idea.
Yeah, and like they
how
can find the
ended,
black
the
box
thing.
of a ship or something.
Right.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
And then
Or reintroduce some of the androids, like from Prometheus. Some are still alive, and then you just see them again.
well, Prometheus is before Alien Resurrection, so
Yeah.
all the androids are technically new.
Yeah, David is supposed to be the first one, right?
Yeah.
According to that.
He's like basically the newest model, like a Ferrari, basically.
Will that make what's her name? What was the captain? The blonde girl's name?
Vickers.
Vickers, the new like CEO or something.
I think she probably died because the ship
Yeah.
landed
Oh,
on
that's
her.
right.
I mean,
So who
it
became-
technically doesn't say for sure, but I think it's safe to assume she's dead.
And she doesn't really have any way off the planet either.
Yeah.
So. And her escape pod is filled with a giant dead squid and meat puppet
That's
and
true.
new alien. So.
That's gonna suck.
If they make sequels for Alien or Predator, I would like to see Alien like happening like earlier, like maybe now or maybe hundreds of years ago, like with less technology, just to see how that would go.
Like
Or-
a Civil War.
Like
Yeah,
Oh.
maybe not like that, or even
like
something.
modern day today, like
Yeah, or like maybe something with Predators, like them, something more in the future.
I think I just prefer like how they've always done it in the Alien vs Predator games, where they have the Colonial Marines, like the second Aliens version, that time period, which is
Yeah.
first Aliens and Predators. So
Okay, well, there's that.
yeah, that'd just be like the future basically would be the perfect time period. That way the humans have a fighting chance against Predators and the aliens.
I don't know about the Predators, but maybe if they all ganged up at one. Predators just like
That's true.
Okay, so with Prometheus, does this ruin any continuity that they've established between all franchises so far?
If you think about it, Ridley Scott started it. He could pretty much end it
I know
any way
he can. I'm just saying, like, that's so far that's established continuity. But as soon as he makes a movie that disconnects it, then that's it. Predator is officially not part of it anymore.
I just had this idea, like, what if you could see the aliens from Prometheus fight the aliens that we know? Just sort of like, which one's better?
No, no, just kidding. But
Let's
yeah.
see the space jockeys versus.
If only we got to see like more of the alien from Prometheus.
Yeah.
Because like when we saw it open its mouth, that other second mouth is pretty gruesome looking.
Yeah. It looked really weird right at the end.
Right.
I don't know how to describe it. Like, it looked like the xenomorph, but at the same time, it didn't.
It looked more human this time around.
Yeah.
Like you can see the gums were actually like pink,
Yeah.
and like the teeth were all clean white, and then like
Yeah.
He uses crest.
exactly, and
Or
didn't have a
Corey.
tail. If you notice.
I don't think I noticed.
No, I couldn't see it. It was just.
I was just excited because, oh my god, it's an alien reference.
And,
Yeah.
and like its head was like actually
Yeah,
extremely
it had-
pointy.
Yeah,
in the
it
back.
was shorter too.
Right.
Like,
So this could evolve into greater, probably the queen.
yeah, and that, I'm still sticking with that theory. I mean, I know it might be wrong. It probably will be, but let's find out.
Am I right?
I kind of want to know what happened to that giant starfish. You
Oh.
don't see it at the end.
God.
It died.
I'm sorry, man. It died.
You're not gonna see it again, my friend. Anyways,
It's time for bed. No, I'm just kidding.
so anything else you guys want to talk about?
I think I am good. I've talked a lot
Yeah.
about Prometheus, all the outs and ins. So, unless you think of any other scenes we skipped.
Oh.
Okay. There's something this is in all movies. When there's something like chasing you, it's going in a straight line. Why doesn't anyone ever turn? I mean, I know
Right.
Shaw did that. Why do Vickers keep running? Just turn. It's not gonna be chasing you.
Another thing I realized: whatever happened to the space cobras? I mean,
Yeah.
I guess
didn't
they
really-
just stayed there. somewhere.
I gotta say that biologist.
that's cool. They
is
did have the
idiots.
acid blood.
That biologist, like, really?
Yeah.
Okay, it's hissing at you already. Should be warning enough.
Also, these space cobras were kind of like advanced because I'm not sure, but did that space cobra, when they cut it off, did it regenerate?
Yeah.
That's from the worm. It's like
Yeah, because worms
yeah.
regenerate.
I thought that was kind of cool. Like,
That was pretty cool. And then like the acid blood melted the guy's face mask.
Like-
That looked like a very painful way to die.
Exactly.
Oh god, get it off.
Alright,
Other than that, I think we're good.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Starfish. Get away from me.